All right, Shalom, Shalom, Yashrala. First and foremost, all honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwarash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect Akim across the globe that are doing the work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. And salutations to the few sincere Aqua that are watching, listening, and learning. All right, this is Danya Alaba.
I'm not wrong.
Here from the GMS Chicago camp, and Lone Wollen coming back at you with another edifying video. All right, and this is a response to this new series called House of David. All right, it's the official trailer. All right, and looks like it looks interesting, like an interesting series. All right, and I just want to play the first 50 seconds of it or so. I'm gonna bring some scriptures out.
Can one stone change the course of history?
Cowards! Send me your javelin!
Goliath! Can one act of defiance create the legend? I will tell you the story of David, a simple shepherd boy.
Why do my brothers get to fight? And I'm stuck here.
David, you are not a man of blood.
An outcast who became one of the most famous kings who ever lived.
God does not see what
But
man
yeah, that was it to that. If I remember, I'll post the link on the description box. But one thing that I noticed straight off the bat, in a lot of these biblical movies and stuff, or shows, they always depict the characters as if they were Caucasian Edomites, all right? And here they depicted King David as a Caucasian Edomite, all right? And no, King David, man, he was a so-called black man, all right, a dark brown man, okay? And the Israelites, man, they're so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and we're all different shades of brown, okay? Also, even with Goliath, the little scene with Goliath they showed on this clip, they depicted him as a so-called white man. Philistines are not so-called white men; they're Hamites, man. Okay, but without further ado, we're just gonna get right into the scriptures. You had something, or I'm gonna get.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah 14:2. It's speaking about the head tribe of Judah, so-called Negroes. But it says Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. And it's talking about the head tribe, all right, their visage, their appearance, right, such as their skin. It says they're black unto the ground, right? So it goes to show you that they had dark skin.
And it says black as the ground, man. The dirt. What color is the dirt, man? The soil. All right. It's different colors of brown. All right. The Lord created us from the dirt, man. Okay. So yeah, go ahead.
It says, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Gone, and we're suffering, man. I had one in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 42, and it reads, and when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth, and King David was the youngest out of how many brothers did he have, Salakia? Was it 7 brothers? Can you fact check that for me, Salakia? But yeah, King David was the youngest out of all of his brothers, man. Okay, for he was but a youth and ruddy, and of a fair countenance. Okay, and I'm gonna look up the color of ruddy right now, and it also says he was a fair countenance. So he was handsome, man, good looking man. Okay, does it say?
No, yeah.
Oh. But type in ruddy people.
It says Yeah, Seven Brothers.
Oh, okay, kind of. So yeah, I was right. You know, it's Lakia. But you know, you can also go on Google, type in "ruddy people," and you know, just watch what pops up. I remember I did a lesson similar to this back in the day, a couple years ago, maybe about 5, 6 years ago, and before there was more images of so-called black people, man, like with the ruddy color, man. But now they're starting to take those images down and put Edomite images up, but there's still a couple left. As you can see, this young boy right here, that's the color of ruddy, man. That's the ruddy skin tone. Okay, it's like a brownish reddish, man. Okay, it's not no Edomite looking color red or a pale person. Okay, let me see what else I can find. All right, ruddy sister, ruddy, another ruddy person. All right. Yeah, they used to have a whole bunch of pictures, man. He's just trying to hide the truth, man. But hey, it's too late, man. This truth is out, man. All right, hey, more and more people are finding out. Hey, the Israelites are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, here's another one, kind of ruddy. But type in ruddy horse. Look what pops up, man. All right.
Shows a brown horse.
It's like a brownish reddish horse. It's like a brown with the tint of red. Okay. That's a ruddy horse. All right. Nowhere near the complexion of an Edomite, a so-called Caucasian person, man. It's dark skin with the tint of red. All right.
That's what I'm gonna add something to it. But also good to show you that, hey, you know, we are the Israelites, right? You know, us so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Because hey, we're the true Hebrew Israelites because you know according to prophecy, all right? Here's Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And though even thy son shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and hey, you know, our people, all right, we lost our true heritage, right? Our people forgot who they were, all right. But hey, you know, you look at today, all right, our people are starting to wake up. All right, we discontinue from our heritage, but now, you know, the entire world is waking up to the fact that us so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are actually the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And I'll keep reading. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. And that's right, you know, because we went off as a nation. All right, these curses were put upon us, and so we were scattered unto the four corners of the earth, north, west, and east. All right, and we were under the captivity of these heathen nations, and especially Esau. And you know, Esau has erased, you know, Esau has stolen our heritage. He tries to hide it, but you know, the word is going out into the four corners of the earth, and people are waking up. It says, "For ye have not kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever."
I had one real quick. Bear with me. All right, this is the book of Maccabees, the first book of Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48, and it reads, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image. All right, and that's what happened. All right, during the Renaissance era, man. You know, Esau, you know, took our books, man. He put his image up. All right. Hey, now all the angels, man. You see, you know, images of angels are so-called Caucasian people. All right. The Messiah with the 12 disciples are so-called Caucasian people. All right. So, and hey, you know, you type in Google, man. Hey, the 12 disciples. What pops up, man? You know, Caucasian people. You type in the Messiah, what pops up, man? White Jesus with long blonde hair, man. All right, so that's what Esau has done, man. All right, he has opened up the book, man, and put his face up. All right, like he's God, man. All right, And hey, Esau has to pay for that, man. All right.
Yeah, and the scriptures also say in Job 9 and 24, this is given to the hand of the wicked, and cover the faces of the judges thereof.
Yeah.
If not, where and who is he? And hey, that's what Esau's doing,
Uh-huh.
today. All right, he likes to paint the images of the angels as as if they're white. He likes to paint the images as the Vikings, as if they're the so-called white. He likes to paint the images as us so-called Black Latinos and Americans, us Hebrew Israelites, as if they are so-called white people. But in reality, all right, Esau's true identity is actually Esau Edom, according to the scriptures. All right, the first came out red, like a hairy garment.
Yeah, this is the first, or this is Revelation chapter 1 and 13. And in the midst of 7 candlesticks, one unto like the Son of Man, which is speaking of Yahushai, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. Alright, so this is a depiction of how Yahushai looks like, man. If you can picture it in your mind. Golden girdle, he has a title around his waist, alright? His head and his hairs were white like wool. Okay, and then you ask yourself, who has woolly hair, man? Alright. Let's see what happens when you type in woolly hair on Google. They're probably gonna put some Edomite's hair on, I guarantee you. Too. Yeah, of course, man. Some Edomite pictures, man, but woolly, so-called black people, the Judites, man, particularly Southern Kingdom, they have the woolly hair, man. That's one of their characteristics, man. Not no Edomite, man. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. That's woolly hair all day right there. But going back to the scriptures, so in his head and his hairs were white like wool. So it doesn't say blonde and passing down long blonde hair, man. It doesn't say that. As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Okay, and his feet like unto fine brass. And if they burn in a furnace. Okay, so brass is a type of metal. All right, and when you burn brass in a furnace, man, look what pops up. I'm type it in. Burn. All right, look at look at the color of that burnt brass, man. That's the color of a so-called Negro here in America, man. From the tribe of Judah, man. That's not no Edomite's color. All right. It's a dark skin, okay? And his voice is the sound of many waters, okay? So, hey, Yahushai, he spoke with authority, man. He didn't have a feminine voice like these Edomites do, man. All right? Or like the Pope, man, he's a microphone and he's like mumbling. All right, he can barely hear what the Pope is saying, Hey, Yahushai, he spoke with authority, man. All right? You had anything? But yeah, brothers, that was our response. That was it to that, man. Hey, it's clear, man, that the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, man. And hey, we're different shades of brown, man. All right. But with all that, hopefully it was edifying video. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakbadash. Double honors to the apostles, salutations to the elect Akim. And salutations to the few sincere Aqua. Till next time, Shalom and a Baba Bo, Kwam Nishral.